Nation, it's just about time. Yeah, we're back. You know it's Dear Pat's Nation. Nation. Yeah. It's Dear Pat's Nation. Nation. Come on. Yeah, it's Dear Pat's Nation. And the show starts in 3, 2, 1.
And we are back. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Toronto's pride and joy, Ray Rout. You're welcome. Shout out Blue Jays. World Series bound. Oh, Canada. Oh, baby. And, of course, I am with Boston's resident angry nerd, Mr. Producer Mike. What a weekend of sports for Mr. Ray Rout.
I know, right?
Friday night, Game 6, elimination. Blue Jays win. Force a Game 7. Watch Der Klassiker, which was Bayern Munich versus Dortmund on Saturday morning, which is that's like Red Sox Yankees type of game. Bayern wins. New England Patriots, Mike Vrabel return, face the Tennessee Titans. Chance of Vrabel across the stadium as the Patriots lay a smackdown in the score. I've got a little bit to what I want to say about the game. Mm-hmm. And I watched the game before you. We both couldn't watch the game live. I watched the game, texted you, told you my thoughts, and you agreed with me as you watched the game.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays win Game 6 Sunday night. Game 7 on Monday. Head into the World Series to lose to the to face the LA Dodgers.
You guys will have a decent chance-ish.
I think it'll be a series. I don't think it's going to be like a sweep as everybody thinks, but I got Dodgers in 5 or Dodgers in 6. But the Jays will win a game. But this is, honest to God, you don't know. Toronto comes alive when the sports teams are doing well. See, we're not from Boston, where there's just this like overall expectation that there's going to be a championship. If anything, you come alive when the team doesn't win a championship. That's when the city's buzzing because they're mad and they're angry.
Although
for Toronto fans, the Raptors won the championship in 2019. That was our first major championship in the four major sports leagues, obviously NHL, NBA, and NFL. We didn't have an NFL. So 3. Yep. The last one was the Blue Jays in 1993. Mike, I was 7 years old when the Blue Jays won the World Series. When people ask me what is the greatest Blue Jay moment of all time, I don't say Joe Carter's Game 6 home run, which you think a home run to win the World Series. Dude, I was in bed. I was 7 years old. I learned about what happened the next day. To me, up until yesterday when George Springer hit the 3-run home run to give the lead in the 7th inning, it was Jose Bautista in the bat flip. So it's a big deal for us. Yeah. I think it was 2016 or 2017, the Toronto FC, me being a soccer fan, they won the championship. That was big. I mean, the Argos have won a couple of championships, but nobody really cares in the city.
I was going to say baseball, basketball, because they intertwine with obviously U.S. sports.
Yeah. That being said, I do want to announce that I don't know. The new audience may not know, Mike, you know that I'm actually a senior content editor and a producer of a magazine called Compass Magazine, like an old school print magazine that gets, delivered. And cover story is Andre Jury, former wide receiver of the Toronto Argonauts of the CFL. So I have to be behaved for the next couple of months and be okay. But this is a football show primarily about the New England Patriots. But thank you for giving me a chance to
baseball minute. It's good.
To talk about the Toronto Blue Jays and Toronto sports. It's a big deal for us.
Yeah.
Mike, are you familiar with Marina Abramovich?
No.
Okay, so Marina Abramovich, she's still alive, 72 years old, from the former Yugoslavia, now known as Serbia.
Yeah.
She is she's an artist, and she does really out there things.
Okay.
And one of the things she's very famous for, and I want to actually just look up the year that it happened, but I think it was the 70s. It was definitely the 70s. Yeah. 1974. She did a 6-hour performance where she sat in a chair stoic
Okay.
and compliant. And she had a table in front of her with 72 items: honey, olive oil, flowers, nice things.
Yep.
But she also had a gun, a bullet, thorns. And basically for 6 hours, she sat stoic and told her audience with a sign that basically instructed, do as you please. You will not be held responsible for anything. And at first, everything is mild, and then it gets kind of crazy. Someone actually puts the gun to her head. They got to pull it away. She's been stabbed with thorns. She's a mutilated mess. She described herself as the Madonna, the sculpture Madonna, the mother, right? Like she's
Yeah.
And then she stands up and she walks towards the audience, and they run away like cowards. And that was her whole point. That was all planned. She said she was violated. She was just, it was a nightmare.
Okay.
Look it up. She's crazy. She's still alive, 78 years old.
Okay.
I feel like Buffalo Bills fans.
I was wondering where this was going.
Are Marina Abramovich and the Buffalo Bills are the audience.
Yeah.
Because what I've witnessed over the last weekend as games happened, Patriots win, the regular suspects. Indianapolis Colts, look, I know we talk a lot of smack to our boy Lawrence, and they look like legit contenders in the NFL.
They do.
They could be Super
They
Bowl
do.
favorites. Pat McAfee put out the Colts are going to win the Super Bowl, and I couldn't even disagree with them. They look like the best team in football right now.
No, they look like the Eagles did last year. They're relying on Jonathan Taylor. The quarterback's doing, I'm not going to say just enough. Like he's doing well. He's playing well, and that defense is really good, and that offensive line is phenomenal.
Drake May every week looks a little better in New England.
Right.
And I watched, especially Sunday and a lot of the day on Monday, watching Bills Mafia just melt down.
Oh, absolutely.
Melt down over this. I mean, the comments by the Bills fans have been absolutely beautiful.
AFC East Twitter, is that what we're calling it?
AFC East Twitter. Well, just Bills Mafia Twitter has been just in a meltdown mode. They think they're going to trade for Waddle. They think that Miami's going to trade Waddle interdivision. That's right. What's killing me the most. We know the Patriots are going to win the Olave trade.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Oh, just give me 5 seconds on this. And I know it's content creators looking to drum up clicks. We do the same thing. We're not as big in the fantasy trade stuff just to drum up clicks. We actually make fun of it. But guys, if any of you think that this is real out there, they're not going to have Tyreek Hill next year. And even if they have Tua or not, you need one halfway decent wide receiver for your incoming quarterback to pass to. Why are you going to give up Jalen Waddle? Why? Oh, because he's always hurt. Well, better somebody that's hurt than nothing.
And even if they're going to get rid of Waddle, a very young receiver working towards the prime of his career, they're not going to give it to an interdivisional rival.
Yeah, that's right, and that's the other piece of this. There's one way I would do that if I was Miami. Four first-round draft picks. I want 3 of your first-round picks.
Yeah. No, I think more. Honestly,
you can't do more than 3. I don't think.
3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks.
Yeah, exactly.
And a 6th-round conditional pick somewhere, just because I feel like it. Shout out Draft Day. Shout out Kevin Costner.
Listen. The only way that would happen is if you had some third-party team swindle the Dolphins. And then the Bills came in and were like, oh no, that trade was actually for us, and we're going to give this team a 2nd-round pick as a middleman. It's not going to happen. It's not. Anyway, that's my 5 seconds on that idiocy.
So I don't know if you saw that I changed our description on X.
Oh, did you? No.
Well, it's still the first, and we're back. Good to see you, Pats Nation. Let's go. That's always been our. Yeah. That's been it. And then the link to the YouTube page. It now says, and we're back. Good to see you, Pats Nation. Let's go. We say the most ridiculous things to Bills fans just to see if they'll respond. Yeah. And my God, Mike, do they respond?
They don't disappoint.
I I think one of the best comments I saw this week comes from Kayla, Buffalo Bills fan. She wrote, watching the league and realizing how much the AFC has passed the Bills is almost more depressing than a Bills loss. It was a tough bye week. Coming off back-to-back losses, one of those being to the Patriots, one of those being to the Bengals. Like, two teams that they shouldn't have beat. Speaking of the Bengals, was it the Bengals? No, it wasn't the Bengals they lost to. Sorry.
No, it was.
They have the Bengals coming up, do they not? Isn't that not the case?
They might.
Speaking of the Bengals, what about the Senior Citizen Bowl Thursday night?
Dude, that was a game. That was a real game.
So I was watching the baseball game, so didn't get to see it. But I watched the 14-minute highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Just watched two old men going at it, man.
It was awesome.
It was beautiful.
Dude, the best moment, I'm sure you saw it, was Jamar Chase misses a throw and Joe Flacco is just like the mouth wide open, like that doesn't happen. The fact that he was like present enough to be like, this is ridiculous, but I'm still gonna make a joke of it.
Yeah, I love it.
It was fantastic. Fantastic.
Shout out to Mr. Mime? Mr. Mime. Ray finally found you. Was looking for the old channel. Yeah, the old channel is owned by somebody else now, and I believe is dead, as far as I'm concerned. But glad to have you here. Let your friends know. Let everybody know. Maybe we should jump back in the Discord and just tell people. Do we still have the Discord? We got to still have it.
Yeah,
don't
it's
we?
still there.
You set it up. It's not even my Discord. It's your Discord. Does your mom want to jump on?
Yeah, she's yelling at me.
Does she want to jump on the podcast?
No, she's trying to tell me something insignificant. Oh boy,
how's Indy?
Indy's good. So I gave you a minute on the Toronto sports team. So
I'll give you a minute on Indy.
Yeah, my dog decides to escape. Sunday during the football game. Nobody could figure out how the hell he got outside. I live with my family, so it's that's another story. It takes me about 20 minutes to get the dog. I've got a tracking collar on him. He's a husky. He runs away. It is the middle of a very warm New England fall right now, and
we got the same thing here.
Yeah, there are hundreds of ticks on this dog when I get him back. I'm not exaggerating when I say I spent the next hour pulling ticks off this dog. If you ever want nightmare fuel, that is nightmare fuel.
If it makes you feel better, I told you about my sleeping issues I had on Sunday. That was the same night. So maybe that's what wasn't letting me sleep. Maybe that was what's making me hold my breath.
You could feel it through the ether, through my brain.
So I was just holding my breath.
Yeah, like it's one of those horror movie scenes where you just see all like the bugs crawling up you as you die. Like I'm like, oh, I have like 5 crawling on me. Wow.
So hence why I watched the game before Mike. If anybody was wondering why I watched the game at like 6:00 at night and Mike watched it after me, it was because he was busy on tick baths and tick pulls and everything else. And then Mike's just driving around. So everybody knows, Mike just sends me random pictures of his dogs. Like on a Tuesday afternoon, he'll just send me a picture of his dog. He sends me a picture yesterday of a selfie. By the way, like, you shouldn't be taking selfies when you're driving. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, I was parked. I was waiting to get food.
with this dog looking out the window. All right, Mike, let's talk about the Patriots, though.
Yeah.
People have waited long enough.
Let's do it.
I'm going to sound like the old cynical Ray if I can. I've been on a high for the last couple of weeks and have been predicting Super Bowls and doing my best impression of Connor commentary. By the way, I get a lot of messages about people like, is Connor coming back or whatever? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Connor was supposed to be on the show. It was kind of his idea that we get the band back together. We talked about this months ago. We started putting things together. He put money into getting this thing up and running, and then we just, I don't know. His dad still likes all my stuff on LinkedIn, so I should just like message him and be like, "Is your son alive?"
Yeah, we don't know where he is. Complete hiatus.
I think he's just busy with work. He travels a lot with this new position and stuff. So if he ever does connect or contact us at any point in our time, we will definitely have him on. But anybody who's wondering if Connor's coming back, he's not.
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully we can get him on at some point for a spot.
As a guest, yeah. But I've come to the conclusion that we're now, week 6? Week 7?
We'll see him if they get to the Super Bowl.
Week 7, and we have not heard from Connor, so I assume he's not coming. And I have reached out.
Yeah.
I've even reached out and been like, "Do you want your money back?" Like, just nothing.
Yeah, it's not an animosity thing, guys. We know, like, sometimes, like, with this stuff, people tend to disappear and, like,
Well, and typically with me, it's usually because of beef ensued somewhere. But Connor and I have never had it. Connor and I we're bosom buddies. We've never had a beef.
And according to the internet, you and I are always fighting, which is partially true.
I mean, if you just knew your place and just so anyways, Mike, getting back to it.
Yeah.
I don't think the score really reflected how poorly the Patriots played in that game. I thought there was shout out to the run game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the offensive line was horrible.
They were
at least in the first half.
Yeah, they were not good.
They were horrible. Drake May and his receivers, I felt, had to do a couple of special things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like 14 or 21 points aren't put on the board.
Mm-hmm.
One of the scores came from, what's the Titans quarterback's name?
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Cam Ward, who he just threw the ball in the air. He was running backwards.
Yeah, basically threw it backward in the end zone.
Just like a little kid, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, I don't want to. And 7 points, or at least 6 points are scored on that. Shout out Borgelis, who just doesn't miss anymore.
Yeah. Good on Rabel.
No kicker issues.
No.
But this was, to me, the least convincing I'd seen the Patriots in the last couple of weeks, especially in that first half. I thought things got better in the second half, but the defense didn't look great in the first half at all. The Titans were kind of like having their way with the Patriots defense. The offense could kind of do what it wanted. It had no answer for the run game. The DK they could not stop. Like there was a lot.
Look like an all-pro, a guy who's like the fourth string receiver. They made look like an all-pro for about 15 minutes.
But what I will point out is there was times that the New England Patriots in the Tom Brady era looked bad and looked unconvincing, but they still managed to win the game. Right. And that's the way I took this game. I took it as like, okay, not a great performance, but they beat a team they were supposed to beat. Yeah. And good teams are supposed to be. I don't buy into this like, well, look at their schedule. No, because the New England Patriots of last year, the New England Patriots of the Mac Jones, Bill Belichick era, they weren't beating the teams they were supposed to beat. They were losing to the teams they were supposed to beat. The only game this year that the Patriots should have won, that they lost to a team they were supposed to beat, and I'm going to give them the pass because it was week 1, or the Raiders. Yeah. If they played them next week, I would expect a win out of the Patriots. I would expect a win.
Yeah, and that was very clearly like them trying to the Raiders game. That was them trying to implement something that clearly they were like, this isn't working, right? So then like totally adjusted week 2, which is very like Belichickian, right? Like how many times, right? You just mentioned it. Would Tom Brady and crew come out week 1, look ice cold? The NFL would declare their death, and then we'd all be laughing about it in the AFC Championship. So I'm not like mad about those either, right? I think the biggest one, and we've said this, is the Steelers loss might come back to bite you if they kind of go on a cold streak here. But I agree with you. That score was very deceptive. I think May played a little fast and loose later on. He almost got concussed, which I missed for a while, even during my highlight replay, because that wasn't part of the highlights. Like when I went back and watched the actual game, like Monday morning, I was like, oh crap. Yeah. And I saw the two honestly bad, like I'm going to call them bad runs. Like I know he was productive on both of them, but this is like, that's the type of stuff like Josh Allen would do. And I think Josh gets away with because he's a little bit bigger. May looked like he could have gotten knocked out on both of those easily.
I tend to agree with you. Mr. Meme says we should have beat Pittsburgh if Mondre didn't fumble it away. Yeah, I mean, that Pittsburgh game. Okay, listen. The reason I don't hold Pittsburgh at that same level as the Raiders is because I had the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Patriots that game. So regardless, I totally agree with you. The not running the football in the first half, and and then and then interception at the half, and then coming out of the half, and Mondre after the interception, Mondre fumbling. When you watch the game, should have won. But
Right.
when I'm talking about teams that like pre the game, I'm like, hey, the Patriots should win this game. If you recall, when I went back to week 1 against the Raiders, I said to you when we first looked at the schedule and said, if the Patriots want to make the playoffs, this is a game they have to win, is week 1.
Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey Simmons going out too. Was it after the first quarter or at half? Their best defensive player. Now I know he wasn't super effective because they were essentially running around him, which was really smart. They were finally running off tackle about 2 weeks too late. But that's a big factor too. Is they lost probably their best player. Maybe maybe not even defensive player. They lost their best player.
Yeah.
So they got a little lucky there as well.
So there was some conversation on First Take. I don't know if you saw it. Damian Woody, who's the biggest Patriots homer in the world, by the way. So anything he says positive about the Patriots, you gotta tamper.
Tamp it down.
But I don't know if you saw the debate between him and Cam Newton today. Damian Woody
I saw a snippet of it. He was saying that.
Well, he called May a top 5 quarterback, and Cam Newton was like, Come on, pump the brakes. I'm going to tell you what, I don't even want to have that conversation about Drake May because I don't want that kid to even have to think about trying to live up to top 5 expectations. Has Drake May been one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league the last 3 weeks? 100%. Yeah. Statistically and the eye test. 100%. He has been a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. But I kind of agree, Cam Newton. Like, if he's still doing this week 17, week 18,
right,
then we can start having these discussions. But I mean, look, I wasn't ready to even have a serious conversation about Patrick Mahomes until year 3 of his career, when Chiefs fans were putting him on the GOAT pedestal already. I said, I'm not even going to have a conversation about him being an elite quarterback until I see 2 or 3 seasons of him being elite, because guys can be elite for a few weeks.
Well, all right, let's throw the ultimate bucket of cold water on this, right? 2021, how did Mac Jones look for the first 10 weeks of the season? I know it looked different, but he was still super efficient, high completion percentage. They were high in the AFC and the AFC East at the time. So, listen, I know it looks different with May. The balls are pretty. He's putting them in windows. Again, the point isn't really Mac Jones versus Drake May. It's more so the wins and losses and the streakiness. Is this them being streaky, or is it May showing an exponential level of growth?
Well, here's what happened. Here's what happened. Like, either which way. It's either happened either which way. Coming into this season, you asked me what concerns you the most with the Patriots. I talked about the offensive line. Knew it was going to be a problem.
Right.
It was a problem on Sunday, but it's cleaned up the last few weeks.
It's manageable.
Shout out Will Campbell.
Yeah.
Even if you watch that game, Will Campbell had a good game. It was his counterpart that looked brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get into that. But when I talked about Drake May, I said Drake May is streaky.
Yeah.
Now, Drake May was streaky, though, during the game.
Yeah.
Like, he would come out, look like hell, come out for a series, look like a top 5 quarterback, come out, throw 3 almost interceptions, and then fumble the football. We have seen a level of consistency out of Drake May, I want to say, since week 3, week 4.
Even during the Steelers game, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a level of consistency. I don't blame him for that interception. You know what I mean?
No.
We've seen a level of consistency with him now. So the question, the big question is he on a hot streak right now and we're going to see the bad Drake come out, or are we finally seeing the potential of Drake May? And it's one of the two, but only time will tell. Listen.
Yeah.
I crowned Mac Jones as a rookie.
We all did.
I am counting this as Drake May's rookie season.
Yeah.
Because he's got a real OC. He's got a real HC. I also want to point out, what's the difference between Mac Jones' rookie season in his sophomore, Mike? What was the biggest difference in New England?
His offensive coordinator.
Josh McDaniels not there.
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference for Drake May this year outside of the head coach?
Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels is a key factor in the quarterback development. Yeah. And there's proof. The proof is in the pudding for me now.
Yeah.
We saw Cam Newton have a decent season with New England. I mean, you got to remember the Patriots were Cam Newton fumbling the football in Buffalo away from actually making the playoffs.
It's again, this is part of the reason, like, I'm going to say it 100 times because I'm on team Josh McDaniels, haterade.
You're on the hate wagon, yeah?
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to give him his flowers. And there are people who are calling out stuff this season like, oh, Josh should be doing this. Josh isn't doing that. Like, listen, Josh is doing more than you think. It's obvious. Like, he's doing a good job. And I'm not going to say much more than that. This Drake May's growth in 4 weeks has been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Now, like, that's the kind of growth most teams would expect from a quarterback in an entire season, if not like 12 games. Like, you'd be like, oh, look where he was the first 4 games and look where he ended up. We're there, not even mid-season or just about mid-season. It's crazy.
Oh, no, I totally agree with you. And I also, I want to agree with Mr. Meme as well, who says May is night and day better than Jones. Not even close, but I feel you're saying 100%. I crowned Mac Jones way too early, and I got off of him early as well. I was done with Mac Jones by like week 3 of his sophomore season. You know that. You know it, Mike.
Yeah.
I saw the inefficiency. I took the blinders off. Actually, if you remember, you and I, after they got knocked out in the wild card game in Buffalo, when they got embarrassed, we did a Patriots therapy session, if you remember. Yeah. We came out, we had about 500 people on, and we did a Patriots therapy session talking about the Patriots being knocked out of the playoffs on a Sunday night football, or Saturday night, on a Saturday night. And I said to you, I saw something in Mac Jones in this game that I really didn't like.
Yeah.
And I said it to you then, and I said, he showed me today he's not the Patriots quarterback of the future. And it wasn't that they lost. We knew they should have lost. We knew they should have lost that game. But Mac Jones did not show an ounce of care or an ounce of fight throughout that whole game, entire game. And I brought it up then. I got destroyed by the chat. And I said, trust me, Mac Jones is not the guy. And I fell off of him there. And then you and I debated that whole offseason whether Mac Jones was the guy or not. And thank God I quit YouTube for a while, because I could only imagine what those conversations would have sounded like that season.
Yeah, the year that we essentially skipped the Bailey, Zappy, Mac Jones debacle.
But I used to text you every game enraged with what I was seeing.
Yeah, it was, and I mean, again, like Mac Jones looks decent now. He's backing up. He's playing for a different whatever. The whole organization was crumbling at that point too. Like it didn't help. But I will agree with you. Like, he wasn't the guy, and I still don't think he would be the guy long term. Like, everybody could tell. Like, oh, he's the same as Brock Purdy. No, he isn't.
No, he's not. Otherwise, Brock Purdy wouldn't be playing.
Right. Exactly.
Speaking of crumbling, I just saw that Bill Belichick is eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2026. One of 12 coaches. Does he go in first ballot? After the way things are going down at UNC right now, and the way things ended in New England, the debate about whether or not it was Brady or Belichick. Is he a first? He's got to be a first ballot, though, right? Like, what is the argument to say? How can he not be a first ballot?
Yeah, he's got to be. As much as I want to say he's not going to be, just because maybe I think there's a lot of resentment for Belichick too in the NFL circles, but I think there's more respect than there is resentment, even with the current nonsense going on.
I just think
guys won 6 Super Bowls, been to 8.
And won some as a coordinator as well.
Right. So it's like,
and I mean, go talk to Mario from #Sports, and he'll tell you it was Bill Belichick's defense that absolutely destroyed the Buffalo Bills when they lost one of their 4 Super Bowls.
Oh yeah, the game plans in Canton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, no, first ballot. I want to say there's questions, but there's really not, or there shouldn't be.
Drake made, in my opinion, is a stronger arm than Brady did. Okay, yeah, listen.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying this as a knock. Tom Brady had a noodle arm. Like Tom Brady, okay, sorry. No, it wasn't a noodle arm. But if you put Tom Brady next to Drew Bledsoe had a way stronger arm than Tom Brady. You put him next to Peyton Manning had a way stronger arm than Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the smartest player or smartest quarterback to ever play the game. Tom Brady's biggest asset was his brain. The way he dissected a defense better than Peyton. He was he studied harder than anybody else. Tom Brady was a smart quarterback. Tom Brady was not a great athlete.
Yeah.
He was just very smart, took care of his body. But I agree with you. Drake May has a way better arm than Brady.
Brady's arm was one of the few that you could see, like, he worked at his mechanics and his arm strength like so much compared to most that he got better over time. That, like, let's use this as an example. That deep ball that May threw to Pop Douglas, where he just kind of, flicked it up. Brady's not throwing that. Not like that.
The shot he hit Diggs with, I think it got called back against Buffalo, but that sidelines that he hit Diggs with 30, 40 yards down the field got called back on a bogus pass interference call. He's got a monster of an arm. He takes way more shots than Brady ever took. Like, Brady took shots with Randy Moss.
Yeah, of course.
Like, because it's Randy Moss. You just put the ball up and he's probably going to catch it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, Brady wasn't known for taking deep shots down the field. Brady was a methodical, he was a surgeon.
Yeah.
He would just carve up defenses, take these 8-minute drives. Like, the Patriots be up 7-0. It'd be the second quarter and the other team hasn't touched the football yet. Like, that's what, and nobody did it better than Brady. And Brady could look at a defense and look at a person. I watched an interview with Brady and they were like, hey, you called an audible as you were running up to the line. The defense hadn't even showed itself yet. And he's like, when I looked up, I saw the personnel group and realized we had the wrong call. And he got to the line and called an audible. Like, that's how smart. That's why Tom Brady is and will forever be the GOAT. I don't care if Patrick Mahomes wins 10 Super Bowls on his talent alone. What Tom Brady did, I mean, the greatest arm I've ever seen in football was Dan Marino, maybe Aaron Rodgers. Like, you could have the argument. But when it comes to making something out of nothing, when it comes to understand, and not just that, Brady understood what he had. And I'm going to tell you something, Mike. Let's full circle this. Drake May understands what he has with his team.
Yeah, I was just, yup.
He understands exactly what his players are capable of, what they can do. And I'm going to give shout outs to Pop Douglas. And the name is drawing a blank now. Now I feel stupid. No, not Booty. The guy I really like. Hollins. Mac Hollins. Those dudes remind me a lot of just those grinders who fight for possession. They come back to them.
Yep.
They get themselves open. And Drake May, you can see, is starting to have patience because he's got those dogs on the team that he just waits for. And then when he needs to, he's got Booty, who obviously has a lot of chemistry with.
Yep.
And then it's like they plan on not using Stephon Diggs in some games, almost to keep him a secret. Like, to me, it's almost like, let's keep him quiet.
His completion percentage to Diggs is ridiculous. I think they have like 6 misses between the two of them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But I find they use him sparingly, but like not in like he can't get open. It's like, it's almost like, hey, we need you in Buffalo. We need you to go off. We need 145 yards. It's a Diggs game. It's like, we're playing the Titans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go a jog.
I honestly love it. I honestly love it. Like, and this kind of goes to the Drake running thing. If you really think you can make a playoff run, keep a little bit of it on the down low. Yeah, if you need Diggs to make 2 or 3 big catches a game, he will. If you need him to convert a critical third down, that's where May goes. I can't say enough, and I think this is what reminds me of those early Patriots teams right now, is you have guys, again, not just the quarterback, you see the receivers getting better every week because they're and this is what we haven't seen in so long, because even Brady at the end, it was like him, Edelman, and Gronkowski, and whoever they tried to add as the fourth was clearly like on the outs. They're all growing together. They're all buying into Vrabel. They're all buying into McDaniels, and they're all going like, "That's okay. We didn't get it this time. We're gonna get it the next go." And it is so awesome and refreshing to watch.
And Bills fans are just melting down because of it.
Yeah, I mean,
and Miami's going to have a top pick. The Jets are going to have a top pick. They're probably going to have new quarterbacks. The Patriots have the Browns, the Falcons, the Buccaneers, and the Jets and the Bengals leading up to Thanksgiving. Your Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was last week, but the American Thanksgiving. And then this must irritate you, December 1st, which I believe is the Monday after Thanksgiving. Correct?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It's a Monday night game. Like, you don't even get them. You have a 4-day weekend and you got to watch them on a Monday night prime time after a holiday weekend. But let's not even talk about December 1st.
Okay.
Let's talk about, because what did Bill Belichick always tell us? What were we conditioned? You don't know what kind of team you have until Thanksgiving, and then real football starts. You got the Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets, and Bengals leading up to Thanksgiving. The Patriots are going to be 4-1 the next 5 weeks. They're going to be 9-3 when they go into that Thanksgiving game against the Giants. Mark my words. The only team that I think they're going to lose is the Buccaneers, because I think they're the best team in football right now.
And Mike Evans just got hurt, and all their receivers are banged up, so they might have a serious.
Maybe they caught the Buccaneers at a good time.
Yeah.
But I still think they're the best team in football, in my opinion, are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow.
Indianapolis Colts maybe number 2.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Browns next week. I don't think the Patriots have played a decent defense outside of that week 1 with the Raiders when they were healthy. So we'll see how they respond to a little bit of adversity. I'm a little worried about Campbell versus Garrett. I think that could, or just that left side. You know, you mentioned Jared Wilson, the left guard, earlier. He kind of scares me. So I don't know. We'll see.
Do you know who knows how to scheme for a Myles Garrett?
Josh McDaniels.
Do you know who always knew how to take the best player away from the other team? Bill Belichick. Who did Mike Vrabel play for?
Bill Belichick.
I'm not worried about the Browns. Honestly, two score game.
Falcons?
Minimum. No, I'm not scared of the Falcons. Not scared of the Falcons at all. I think the first test comes December 1st when they play the Giants outside of the Buccaneers game.
Okay.
Then they got the bye. And then we go to Buffalo.
Actually, no, they come to us.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they come to Gillette Stadium. Then you got the Ravens, which I don't know. I don't know what the Ravens are going to do.
Lamar should be playing by then. And I know they'll probably be out of it by then. But
yeah. I don't know what the Ravens are going to look like then, because their whole defense could be hurt. The way the injuries are piling up on them. Then you got the Jets again, and then you finish with the Dolphins. Mike, I'm telling you, the Patriots could win 11, 12 games this year.
I think that, and I know it's going to sound weird, I think the Jets might try to take one from them.
That's fair. Divisional game, it could happen. But
I think that last game against Miami is going to be a nothing burger, because they're going to be looking to get the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. Tank for Tua. I mean, no, that's over. Sorry.
Tank with Tua.
Tank with Tua now. I feel like we've lived this story with Miami before. Like
again and again.
And again and again and again. So I mean, it's the Patriots. Don't forget, the Patriots won the Super Bowl 11-5. Their last Super Bowl they won.
Yeah.
They could very well have 11, 12 wins by the time this season finishes.
They could.
They could win the AFC East, especially if Buffalo keeps on the decline.
If they, and I pulled up I pulled up the Bills' remaining schedule. So they play the Panthers this weekend, which if they do not blow over, if the Panthers beat them, well, we'll address that.
I think we also
week.
need to point out Sean McDermott is 8-0 coming off the bye.
Yeah. They then play Kansas City. So there you go.
Casey wins. Yep.
Dolphins, they'll win. Buccaneers,
Bucks win. Yep.
That's a Texans. The Texans have looked terrible. They haven't looked good. Bills versus Steelers. Bills versus Bengals.
TJ Watt bangs around. Josh Allen.
Bills versus Patriots.
Patriots win. Easy money.
Bills versus Browns.
Easy money. Myles Garrett's going to destroy Josh.
Patriots, no problem. Bills, that's going to be a tough one. Eagles versus Bills. I am going to give the Eagles that one. Yeah.
They're going to bounce back, you believe?
Oh, the Eagles looked a lot better this week.
Yeah, one game though.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll give that one to the Eagles. And then the Jets, who again will be in number 1 overall pick contention. So
one thing I did want to talk about today was the meltdown by the New York Giants over the weekend.
Oh boy.
33 fourth quarter points. Like, who do you tip? Do you tip the hat or do you fall back in disgust?
Probably the fall back in disgust, because what happened to the defense? Did they just go to sleep?
Well, I think they played without a defense, is what I heard.
Yeah, what the hell, man? I wouldn't even think you could get on the field that many times.
So I didn't see the game. I wasn't really paying attention to Twitter. Sunday was a day for me.
Yeah.
I just saw the Broncos won 33-32. I click on the game. I look at the box score, and I'm doing like I'm looking at it, twisting my head, seeing 33 points in the fourth quarter. Like, no, that's got to be wrong. That's all I'm thinking, right? Like,
yeah,
0-0-0-33. Somebody at the score screwed up and put in the wrong box score. So I close the score app. I click on ESPN. And I think I screenshot it and immediately send it to you and go, how does this happen? Like, how does this happen?
I don't know.
You want to talk about Marina Abramovich?
Yeah, that's
like the Giants just put all the objects on the table and said, have at it.
Like, again, I would think at that point your defense just needs to go out there. You don't even need to stop them. Just make sure they run around for an extra 3 seconds on every play.
I don't know. I watched the highlights and I just sat there in absolute just dumbfounded.
Did you see what Sean Payton said after the game, by the way, about Russell Wilson? This is right up your alley.
What do you say?
He was like, oh yeah, we thought they were going to make that or we were hoping they wouldn't make that quarterback change until after the game we played. They find a little something there. Or no, he said they find a little something there. They found a spark with that quarterback. I was hoping they wouldn't make that quarterback change until after we played them. And I was just like,
oh, baby.
Like, oh, man.
All right. We got to wrap this up. I'm tired. But I do want to just share a few things with you.
Sure.
So, Mike, I say the most ridiculous things on Twitter.
No. You know.
But I've gone to the point of just ridiculous now. Like it's trolling to a new level. And I just want to share you a few of my favorites of the week if I can.
Let's do it.
So Buffalo Smitty wrote, "Can we all agree that if we lose to the Panthers with Andy Dalton starting, that we should fire McDermott? Like, honestly, that's got to be the final straw, no?" I responded with, "It's crazy that you guys blame McDermott for Josh Allen's failures." Bills Mafia's dog was going for surgery. Actually, to be nice, I sent loves and prayers.
Okay.
I will never talk smack to a dog. You know that.
No.
Ryan Talbot said Josh Allen isn't the only Bills quarterback doing commercials. Just saw Mitch Trubisky's progressive commercial. Pretty funny. Hashtag Bills Mafia. I wrote, if I was a Bills fan, I'd be protesting to make Mitch Trubisky the starting quarterback and give Buffalo an actual shot at winning a Super Bowl. What's ridiculous to me is that they all think I'm serious. And I cause reactions across the board. This one got some stir.
Oh, boy.
716 Crazy Bills chick. So if anybody's thinking about taking that, get that handle, it's taken. Says hashtag Bills Mafia is wild today, a bye week where you should be chillaxing. Instead, the sky is falling, our season's over, blah, blah, blah. Go touch grass because negativity is a cancer. Jeesh. Meanwhile, my fantasy team is killing it. I wrote.
What?
What I saw this weekend was an entire fan base come to the most realistic outcome, and a few delusional members of Bills Mafia who believe the Bills are still relevant. They had their chance. Just like the 90s, they squandered it. The NFL has moved on.
Can I tell you my favorite? I won't name names, but friend of the show. I tweeted him during the week. I just love seeing, and I know some of it's clickbait because that's what he does, which fair, but it's so funny. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna run the table. Like, what?
Colts fan?
No. Buffalo fan.
Oh, Dan. Dan Mitchell.
Yeah, we're gonna trade for Chris Olave and get Max Crosby, and we're gonna run the table. I love it. And like I said, all this because you're afraid of Drake May.
Lauren Elizabeth wrote, Bean will make a trade. Who will it be? I wrote, if he's smart, a new quarterback. This one really got going. This one really got the argument going. So Fox Sports wrote, the Patriots are currently at the top of the AFC East through week 6. Who do you think will take the division? E said, still the Bills. Next silly question. I wrote, the Bills had their shot. Josh Allen proved he's far from elite and crumbles in the spotlight. Mahomes is his playoff daddy, and the Patriots will always be the Bills' bully older brother whose mom and dad love them more.
Love it. Dying over here.
Bills fans are asking people from Toronto to stop cheering for them.
Oh, I saw this. This is good. The curse on their house.
Yeah, the team that lost 4 Super Bowls. The team that went through an over 20-plus year drought. Think it's Toronto fans' faults that they can't win at football.
I just love during the beginning of the year, we heard, oh, he's got more than enough to win. Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid, and then, by week 7, we need to trade for a number 1 receiver. We need to. So
my favorite of them all, and I'll end it with this. Patrick wrote,
oh boy,
if you are bitching and complaining because Josh Allen said his wife has made him realize he is more than a football player, you are the problem. I wrote,
oh boy,
and this just sparked an entire conversation. And you know me, I write one thing and then I dip.
Yeah,
I don't respond. I'm just gone.
He leaves the house on fire.
Oh yeah, I burnt this one down. This one got a lot of likes, a lot of stuff. I said, Tom Brady destroyed 2 marriages in the pursuit of greatness. And as a fan base, we held him to this life-altering behavior. This right here explains why Buffalo will never win a Super Bowl. Mic drop and walked out the door.
That's good.
Just go look at the thread after that and look at the responses and the fights that this ensued.
Wait. So the best is, did you start fights between other people? Because that's the best.
Yes, that's what I do. You know that's what I do. I start arguments between people and then I leave. It's it's what I do. Mr. Meme says, I'm glad that Vrabel told all offseason that he's going to turn around. We hired Vrabel in 24 instead of Mayo. I mean, you're speaking my language. I think I texted that to Mike as soon as Gerard Mayo was signed.
I have the proof.
Mr. Meme says, Buffalo fans still mad. Oh, yeah. And Mr. Meme says, his wife said the division was Josh's 3. Josh only been on top for 5 years. Pat said 20-year reign. Yeah, I saw Josh's wife. What's her name? Haley Steinfeld? Or
Yeah.
I'm not big on pop culture, Mike, as you know, or at least acting. I know music. I love music, but she's a singer, actress.
Yeah, she's a singer.
She's
and
a singer
actress,
and an actress. Both. You can't be both. It's against the law.
Do you know Michael Jackson tried to buy Marvel so he could be Spider-Man?
I didn't. Well, now I know.
There you go. There's your factoid.
We learned about Marion Abramovich. We learned about Michael Jackson. Let me ask you something. When I went into my long diatribe about Marion Abramovich and explained who she was, did you know where I was going, or did you just?
I figured you would get to the Bills. I was just wondering how you'd get there, because you don't hate on Tua as much. I was like, where's this going? It's either going to be against KC, it's going to be against Miami, and then I was like, no, it's going to be the Bills, and then you.
I don't dislike Dolphins fans.
No.
I mean, technically, I don't dislike Bills fans either. I don't dislike anybody except Steelers fans. Most Steelers fans.
Well, we know one.
I like one guy
or two. One or two.
Two. Well, yeah, I guess my best friend's two. I guess my best man was a Steelers fan. I guess him. I like 2 Steelers fans. My brother-in-law as well. 3 Steelers fans.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm surrounded by black and gold. It's ridiculous, but I've got beef with other Steelers fans.
Yeah, the Steelers.
Some of them very personal.
Do you see? What's the Ballard? Chris Ballard said the rivalry's back on at his press conference when somebody asked him about how the Patriots were doing.
Shut up! No, he didn't.
I think he did.
Again?
Yeah.
Shut up! No, he didn't.
I think he did. Yeah.
Oh. Are you serious?
I think he did. Yeah. Uh-oh. What did I do?
Oh my God. That's a true story?
Yeah.
Like, they're just such a joke of a franchise. Like, they really are. Like they're just such a joke. My God.
It's all right. We're going to have to put them away at some point.
I've been trying to come up with a really good Bad Bunny tweet that I can just lay out there and just walk away from.
Oh, boy.
I like Bad Bunny. I like Latino music. You guys have to make everything political in your country. Can't we just...
I have no problem with
like, you guys just got to make everything political.
People.
Can't we just like Bad Bunny? Now we have 2 halftime shows. Let's not even get into the politics behind it. We know the ridiculous politics behind it, but did you hear that we have 2 halftime shows now?
We do, yeah.
The All-American halftime show and then the real halftime show.
Can we be real with what it is? All like the old like power bands and like R&B bands are all like 1,000 years old now. So like that era of music where like 87 million people bought a record is gone.
Well,
so,
no one buys records anymore.
Right,
That's
right. So you have these fragmented groups of music now that are going to get their halftime show every year, which is going to leave like 4 other groups to go like, oh, who's ever heard of this guy?
My father is in his mid-60s.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Caucasian German man.
No comments.
He's excited about Bad Bunny.
Well, good. He should be.
He's like, he said to me, he goes, first I saw Bad Bunny and went, oh, what the fuck is this gonna be? Right? He goes, then I heard it. And he's like, oh, this is good music. And he starts dancing to Bad Bunny.
That's how my dad is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, you like Bad Bunny? He's like, I love Spanish music. And I'm like,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just.
Mr. Eames says, you people, what do you mean, Ray? LOL. All of you. All of you.
The internet.
I'm sorry. If you are, I was addressing the entire country, the United States of America. That's what I meant. The entire country. I don't care what side of the fence you live on. Anyways, I'm trying to come up with a really good Bad Bunny one. Something that's not political, but seems political. You know what I mean?
Your specialty, yeah.
That I can just lay out there, but I haven't come up with a good one yet. I'll come up with it though. I'll lay it out there.
Workshop.
And then I'll just watch the internet burn.
Oh.
And then if people get mad at me, because they will, and they'll get all like political on me, which always irritates me, Mike. You know that it always irritates me when they get. I have political opinions. We all know that. We all know that.
Right.
I have political opinions.
Right. Josh Allen sucks.
Well, no. I'm talking about that's personal feelings. There's a difference between politics and real things. I have political opinions. Mike and I have political opinions off air. I do not believe in having public conversations about what I believe in politics because who am I? Nobody. What is this? I didn't know we could do that. We can have the chat bot. Look at that. I wonder, can we do this?
The last of the unbeatens has fallen in the NFL.
We're going to have that queued up all season.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, and that's our third copyright strike in a row.
Oh, boy. Hey, can you buy your old channel back? $5? $10?
Love Latin music. I'm a big reggaeton fan. Do you like reggaeton? Like Daddy Yankee, Bad Bunny?
Oh, I thought you meant like the pasta.
Reggaetone? Do you like I like reggaetone as well.
I do. My favorite.
I like Spanish. Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm a spaghetti guy. I love spaghetti. Actually, over the last couple of years I've become a linguine guy.
What's seafood?
I do tomato sauce, like a really just like very simple tomato sauce, like gravy.
Mm-hmm.
I do gravy, Sunday gravy, linguine, fresh linguine.
Mm-hmm.
I like fettuccine. I like strings. I like noodles. Like I like long pasta. Like
it depends on the sauce. Depends on the sauce for me.
So I don't know if you guys have this in the US. This is definitely a Canadian thing that drives me crazy. My wife does it. My wife makes spaghetti sauce. Do you guys have that?
Like from the jar?
No, like people will be like, "Oh, I made spaghetti sauce," but they made like bolognese. Like is that just a Canadian thing, or do people do that in the U.S.? Like not your Italian family, but like non-Italians.
Probably. Yeah,
Italians non-Italians here call tomato sauce spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh, I got spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, and then I look, they got like a marinara. I'm like, first of all, you got like pizza sauce.
Yeah, and you put it on and you put it on pasta. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, like, but they call it spaghetti sauce. Like my wife will say, "I made spaghetti sauce," and then make like rigatoni, or you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, it's not even stringy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even stringy.
No, it's a non-Italian. We'll call it North American.
And Mr. Reeves says some people do that here in LA. I assume he's talking about us or talking about the pasta. Really, rigatoni, eh?
Yeah.
So I never
rigatoni, all those that type of shape.
Big ziti is the best. Like
this
Sunday, like, do you remember being a kid and it was like freezing out, kind of wet, like a fall day, and you come home and you're soaked and you're cold, and then just a big friggin' steaming batch of baked ziti on the stove. Like,
yeah, yep, and leftover. It's one of the few pastas I actually like leftover because it just like it tastes different. It tastes better.
do you? Okay, here's a question for you.
Mhm.
When you eat leftover pasta, any pasta,
Mhm.
do you eat it cold out of the fridge or do you warm it up?
It depends on the type of pasta, but usually I eat it cold because I don't like it. I don't like if you put it in the microwave too long, it gets like crunchy, and I hate that. I hate it so much.
Oh my God, Mike, I don't know what I did here. Uh-oh. Here, I'm going to send you a picture of what my screen looks like right now.
Uh-oh.
I need your tech support.
Uh-oh. What do you do?
I don't know what I did. I think I zoomed it in. I can't figure out how to unzoom it though. Oh no. Oh no. I went to go click on the,
Let me see.
like, obviously,
So do this. I think it's. Hold on. Let me look on my.
I'm
Yeah.
on
So hold your control. Do you have a mouse wheel?
no, it's a Mac. It's a smart mouse.
Oh. Do you have a mouse wheel?
Oh my.
Shit. I don't know. Hold on.
I think I did it. I did it with my
Oh,
mouse.
wait. I think you're in a. Are you in a browser? You're in a Chrome browser.
I'm in a Chrome browser, yeah.
Okay.
This is great for the audience right now.
Yeah. So you go to the three dots, the three ellipses next to like your login
Yeah,
icon, and there should be a zoom.
but it's at 100%. Like, I just put it to 25 now I can't see anything. Oh, now I see your face. You're like, no, I think, hold on. What if I did this? Oh no. I might have to get Kate. I thought with the mouse, like it should be able to.
Yeah, usually like if you put two fingers on it.
That's what I'm doing, but it's not doing anything.
Three fingers.
Hold on. I'm just gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay, I'll talk for like 20 seconds.
All right.
All right, while Ray's fixing his zoomness, does anybody have a question in the chat? I will take Patriots related since he's not here. Or pasta related. I do like some pasta. I'll be back. Y'all missed your chance for an AMA.
I don't know what I did there, but that was just like I can't do it now. I'm trying to zoom in and it won't zoom in. That's a new one for me. Me taking a picture of my computer screen mid-show.
Do you remember the time we were trying to like
support who didn't help me? My internet walking around.
Is this the one?
I'm walking around with my phone on a FaceTime, and you're trying to help me.
Is this the one?
I was in my laundry room. I remember my furnace room showing you all these cables in the wall.
You should have sounded like an 80-year-old man. Is this it? If I pull on this one, does it yank?
That was like midnight too. That was at like midnight on a Patreon live stream. The rest of the room was just sitting quietly as I walked around my house, and you helped me try to fix my internet live on air.
Friggin' idiots are trying to ask like Patriots. I shouldn't call them idiots. People are asking Patriots questions, and Ray and I are like, "Hold on, we're trying to figure out his internet, you dopes."
I were upstairs, downstairs. It's like midnight. Kate's just staring at me as I'm walking around, like, okay, here's the jack where it's coming out of. Turned out I was paying for fiber optic internet, but didn't have fiber optic internet running to my house. That was we switched providers. That's why I don't know if you noticed, I'm not having internet issues at all during these shows anymore.
Does Canada have any new? Like, did you guys get a third?
We did.
Nice.
We did. We actually have like 5 or 6, but like they're all localized. Like, so the guys I get my internet from now, they like cover like my area. Like they don't go anywhere else. Then you got the 2. Bell and Rogers are like they're everywhere. Mm-hmm. And then you got like Cogeco, who does like southeastern Ontario, and then kind of like where I am, just north of the Toronto area, like Northern York region, is Telmax, which is my internet provider. Like I basically could have just given away my city by saying I'm with Telmax because they only cover like 5.
Now somebody's gonna show up outside your house. Ray, what do you think of Drake May?
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Leave me the
Yeah,
alone.
now can I eat dinner in peace? What about Pop Douglas?
Just come in and eat the pasta.
All right, we've gone off.
Mr. Mime says, y'all going down in the World Series, Ray. Go Dodgers. Look, you might have missed the beginning of the show. I already said Dodgers in 5. Like, I'm just happy to be there. Okay, the Blue Jays aren't the Patriots where I expect to win. We're just happy to be there. The Dodgers lost the Super Bowl. They lost the Super Bowl. No, the Dodgers lost the World Series a few years ago, and then they went on a string of dominance. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping we have a showing. 1 win. I want to beat you guys 1 game in Toronto. Let us have it. Let us win game 1 in Toronto at the Rogers Center. Let us go nuts. Then you can sweep us 4-0 after that win, and then hopefully we'll be back next year and actually competing for a World Series. Dodgers are good. Dude, my buddy and I were both tweeting each other going like, doesn't even matter. Like Dodgers are going to smoke us, but got to respect the Dodgers. They're a good team. Like they're the best team in baseball for a reason. But I would love to see it go to at least a game 6. I think it could be a fun series. I think it could be a fun series. And yeah, LA Pat since 03. Could be a fun series. Michael, are you available next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
I am away for work. I travel on Monday and I'm away the whole week.
So not this. Yeah, I should be.
Like this Sunday coming up, whatever it is.
Yeah,
well, like not yesterday or not 2 days ago, but 5 days from now.
Yeah, should be. Yeah.
Okay. We'll text. So I just want to tell the audience it won't be next Monday for sure. I will not be here. I will be. I'm now going on my. We'll talk, Mike, because I'm going on my month. This is my month and a half of where they send me all over the freaking country.
Yeah.
Sending me to Halifax, which is like going to Maine.
Yeah, I know where it is.
At the end of November.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice and crisp up there.
Like the end of the last week of November. There, I come back on the Wednesday, or I come back on the Thursday. So I come back on your Thanksgiving. So I missed all the Thanksgiving festivities, but I'm taking Black Friday off because they do Black Friday sales here now. So I'm taking it off. Cool. I'm gonna hopefully buy a trip. I'm hoping there's some good trip deals, some good digital trip deals. I'm gonna buy a trip.
There you go.
Give it to Kate for Christmas.
Don't spoil it, internet.
Don't if you tell her. Don't you dare tell her. So Mike and I will be here next Sunday, probably later at night, if that's cool with you, Mike.
Yeah, I don't want to do an immediate post game. I'll be
could we do like a 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, like end of night, go to bed after we do?
Yeah, that's perfect because I'll have come down. No one wants to see me for an immediate.
The only time I ever did was after they beat Buffalo. Mike was so jacked up, he was so ready to just do a post game. It was, yeah. Mr. Mime, I am glad you found us too. Come check us out. Come check us out next Sunday. Glad you found you. Looking for you for a year, man. Haven't been around in a year. So happy that you're back too. We've only been back a few weeks. Mike and I are talking about what we'll be doing in the off season. It's going to be fun. And hope you guys had fun. Mike, I had fun today. It's always fun when the Patriots are winning. It's fun when the Buffalo Bills are struggling. Blue Jays are in the World Series. Toronto's a buzz. We learned some stuff today. We hope you guys had fun. We hope you guys learned about art. We learned about Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
found out that Michael Jackson wanted to be Spider-Man. I got so many Michael Jackson. If anybody has any good Bad Bunny jokes that I could tweet out, ones that are almost political but not political, that can outrage both sides of the aisle. That's always what I'm going for.
You need to come up with a workshop. Like how to ride the line.
How to ride the line and piss everybody off?
Yeah.
There was a time that I was like, you remember like there was this moment of history where like Bills fans despised me. Patriots fans despised me. Like every time we had the Patriots at a game, both fan bases hated me. and that's where I like to live. There's nothing better than when someone calls me like a libtard or something like that on Twitter, and I'm looking at them like, where did you get that from this tweet? like I'm not an ultra conservative. I think everybody knows. I don't think that's like a hidden thing, Mike, that I'm not an ultra conservative. I think that's been pretty obvious. No,
I think that's pretty obvious if you pay half attention.
Yeah, but I think I'm not ultra liberal either. I'm not a super lefty, not a super righty. I like what's right, like the right thing, and sometimes both sides are wrong on the same subject. You know what I mean?
Sometimes we just say things too to irritate everybody. Like, when we actually have a certain stab, just to see how many viewers we would lose midstream.
What did I do that on? I remember that on purpose. I brought something up. What was it?
It was when Cam Newton got COVID. We were like,
oh yeah, I brought up the fact that he didn't get the shot. Not an opinion. We gave no opinion on the matter. I just looked at you and said Cam Newton is not vaccinated. We just left it. I just let it hang. Just let it hang and watch the freaking chat just go bananas. And people were getting mad at me. And all I said was Cam Newton is not vaccinated. I remember those days. That's what I'm trying to get back to on Twitter. Just saying like the most obvious, non-confrontational, nothing things that just enrage people. But when you read it and realize how stupid you sound by getting mad at me just like laying down a fact, like the sky was blue today. People just like to be mad. That's what I've realized. Like people they get off on being mad.
I used to be there.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't I get mad. I'm not, but I don't remember I used to always say to you, if you don't like me, don't watch me. I never understood. And there's this particular Steelers fan that did this all the time, but he would watch me and get enraged and send me DMs and all this kind of stuff. And I'd be like, dude, just stop watching me. It's really simple. It's like the Patriots fans be like, did you see what Rob Parker said today? And I'm like, no, I didn't. Because I don't like Rob Parker. Rob Parker upsets me. And because Rob Parker upsets me, I don't watch Rob Parker.
You don't like to hate watch?
No, I don't get that. That's a very American thing. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a very American thing. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why you guys love to especially you in Boston, your whole sport.
Dude.
I get these clips. People send me these clips of Fledger and Math. The Patriots win 101-0, and they're like, could have scored 102, but they didn't. They didn't do it because Mike Vrabel's an idiot. He's an airhead. Drake May's got a noodle arm. Yep, nope. They'll be lucky if they win another game all year. Well, I know they won the Super Bowl this year, but come on, no, they barely won the Super Bowl. Y'all aren't happy. And then the Patriots such I don't like this. I hate this. I need the Patriots to be good. Nobody likes the Patriots being bad. And I'm like, you love the Patriots being bad. You love it.
I almost brought this up as a subject today during the main portion of the podcast.
2 minutes. I'm giving you 2 minutes to irritate me. Go ahead.
No, it's not even now that they're winning and those two in particular are on board, it's what they do to the fan base. And it's funny because then they take the counterpoint because they're like, they've lost for so long, just be happy. I'm like, you don't allow people to be happy. That's why people call up, and when they're winning, they go, well, they could be better, because that's what you friggin' people do the rest of the season.
That's exactly what it is. It's they rage bait you on purpose.
Right.
And you guys across all your mediums, whether it's sports, whether it's politics, whether it's just plain old world news, whether it's everything is gaslit. You're a country that loves to be mad. And I don't get it, Mike. I don't get it. And I'll be honest with you, it's flooding over to Canada. There are pockets of this country. And I don't mean different provinces. I mean around every province, there's pockets in this country that love being mad. And I look at them and go why? My wife does it sometimes. She'll be she's on TikTok getting madder and madder and madder after she watches it. I'm like, I'm like, I got an idea. She's like, what? I'm like, stop watching. I'm like, watch some cat videos. Dogs are kind of funny. Like, make yourself laugh. Like the guy I used to work for. I don't know if you ever follow his timeline.
No.
So he's got white hair, wears glasses.
Yeah. I unfollowed him actually.
He's after I showed you the message you sent me.
No, like a while ago, because he said some other stuff I didn't care for either.
Outside of gaslighting people,
yeah,
he's just mad all the time too.
Yeah,
but he's that guy who pretends he's not mad, but you can tell he's mad. And I'm just like, and then like our boy Ryan, I love Ryan Lindley, but like dude's always mad.
Yeah,
Chris and I are always like, bro, like just stop watching or stop paying attention, like just bring it down a level. Like I don't understand this culture. We'll call it North America. It's very American, but it's starting to spill over to Canada.
I was going to say it's infecting Canada for
sure. It
is.
The infection has definitely crossed the border.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have built the wall, but it's definitely crossing over to Canada.
Yeah,
you guys are all afraid of fentanyl. You guys are infecting my TV watching here. Come on, but like, yeah, it's like people just they love to be mad, and I don't get that piece of it. I really don't. Like, if you hate me, and I mean this personally, Mike, like if you hate me, and there are people watching right now, either live or in recording, who hate me and have hated me forever, and they're gonna message me and tell me how much they hate me. My answer to them is always the same. There are over 1 million YouTube videos posted per minute. Over 1 million YouTube videos get posted every minute. Go watch one of those. And I'm not saying that arrogantly. I don't know why you want to just hate me and then continuously watch day after day, and why that is entertainment for you.
Again, it's a very American thing. That's why, again, when you were like, oh, we're going to have like a civil, like funny sports debate show, I was like, yeah, that works. Because what do I always tell you? I watch the Patriots because I can get frustrated at the Patriots for like a day and a half. And again, it's like frustration. But again, I know it's a child's game versus listening to, and I'm not going to get political here because it goes both ways, but like, be angry about this, be angry about that, it's like, no, I'm just going to go watch sports.
Yeah, and then I'm going to watch reruns of Friends. You know, like that's literally my life is. I thought that Connor and I did a good job of that. Like we were in the middle of COVID when everybody hated everything. And there was serious debates around things. And we purposely said, like, we will never talk about vaccines. We will never talk about masks. We will never talk about anything that people were arguing about, as trivial as it sounded. I don't care if you're not vaccinated. It was a fucking mask. Relax. But anywho.
And the 2 viewers are gone.
I used to always say, like, even if the masks don't work, I'm like, it's like the one thing that's like, just put the fucking mask on. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, dude. God damn it. Like, just put a fucking mask on. If the doctor wants you to put it on, put it on. You don't want to get vaxxed? Good for you. Don't get vaxxed. You don't have to.
That's how you irritate people. Wait, he's going both ways. I don't understand it.
I'm not going both ways, though. I've said it a million times. Whether you vaccinate yourself, vaccinate your kids, it's not up to me to make that decision. I make the decision for myself.
We're off the rails.
No. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I make that decision for me. You make that decision for you. Then there's trivial shit. Don't do it. But anywho, Connor and I did a really good job of not getting into the trivial shit and doing it. I think you and I have done a good job. Even when we talk about serious matters, dude, we had to come on here and address the invasion of Ukraine. We had to come on here and address George Floyd. We had to come on here and address Brian Flores. Like, we had to address, that's the thing. We have never ran away from addressing serious issues. Brian Flores was complete racial motivation to what happened to Brian Flores. You know it, and I know it. Yep. And I stood here, and I stood my ground. We brought Jay Spence in. Mm-hmm. You respectively kind of removed yourself, like quietly. You sat there as Jay and I had a very in-depth conversation about race and what was happening in the NFL. And I got called. Well, I was got called the White Knight. I got called so many different things. We have addressed some serious shit, social shit that needs to be addressed. I am not going to sit here, though, and talk about every problem in the world. And that's not what we do. But when there is topical things, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit here and give you my opinion on the No Kings protest. You know what I not I'm just not.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not even saying that to gaslight.
That's not
right
why
now.
we're here.
No. Like I'm not trying to gaslight right now. That's just not. Number one, I'm not 1,000% sure what it is. So I'm not even smart enough to address it. You know what I mean? Mm. I know what it is, but I mean, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Right? I'm not going to address it. But dude, when Brian Flores blows the fucking whistle on an NFL owner saying blatant racial shit to him,
right,
when his only crime was being black, of course I'm going to address that. Why am I not going to address that? You can address serious issues without being a dick. You can also be a dick without addressing serious issues. Yeah. And that's what we do on this show.
Yeah, exactly. And on that note,
tell me about those Patriots.
They're going to be legit. Well, let's end it there.
No, you know what? I know what you're thinking, but we went down a road that I realized we had to get out of. We couldn't just veer off of it.
No. I was just gonna say I think Brian Flores has been vindicated with a lot of the stuff with the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, I think he's showed. Look what he's doing now as the DC, and Buffalo's a fucking mess. Or well, they are, but Miami's a fucking mess. You know what I mean? No, I totally agree. So, anyways, that's what you're gonna get here, guys. If some serious shit happens, if Russia invades another country, Mike and I are going to address it.
Yeah, I mean, we're both very opinionated. We shut the camera off and we'll have an in-depth conversation about anything. You know, we leave that between us most of the time, unless it's something. But
I am gonna lift the curtain for a second, Mike, if I can, because I think this is a good learning lesson for everybody.
Thomas.
Right? Is that like, how do you feel about the Pats drafting Sony Michelle? Well, I wish I could find that live stream of me drunk in St. Lucia just going off about Panasonic Michelle. But I'm going to lift the curtain. I think it's important, Mike, because I actually think this is an important lesson for people.
Okay.
I think it's fair to say we're not extremely different, because we're not.
No.
But Mike and I kind of sit on different aisles politically, if you for core issues. I wouldn't call either of us extremists on either which side. You know what I mean?
We're both like the fence is like this, and I feel like yeah.
But I would say that you and I don't see policy the same all the time. We see things very differently, and yet Mike's one of my best friends. I don't think we've ever screamed at each other because of politics.
No, because of the Patriots, absolutely. Because
the New England will scream at each other all day. Josh McDaniels, we will have our biggest fight was about Josh McDaniels. That was a screaming match.
Our second biggest fight was about Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. See, we got out of non-Patriot things. We have talked about some serious political shit with serious implications to both our countries. Very civil. Let's agree to disagree. God damn it, if you say something about Trevor Lawrence.
I'm not going to talk to Ray for a week.
There's going to be an explosion. Literal screaming. And the name The Help was born from that argument. You want to see a live stream of 10 people just go quiet? Just wait for me to go, well, you're The Help anyway, so just shut up.
And then me, just be like, yeah, whatever. And everybody else being like, are you okay?
And you having to talk somebody off a ledge because they were going to come kill me after. Yeah. Anywho, I think it's a good lesson, though, that you can have different opinions on things. You can sit on different sides of the fence. You can be a little bit more Democratic. You can be a little bit more Republican, a little bit more liberal, a little bit more conservative. But you can still just love human beings. You can just love each other and be good to each other. Mike is a good person. I feel overall I'm a good person. Don't let my trolling fool you. There's a lot of love that comes with it. I troll you because I love you, Bills Mafia, but I'm still going to troll the hell out of you because it's so easy. Steelers fans, I hate you. There's no love here. But everybody else, I love you. I love our audience. Mr. Mime, Thomas, Andrew, McChicken. I know you're not here, but you'll watch. Rhino, the group chat. That still has Damian Harris in it.
Yeah, we're still waiting for him to show up. He hasn't ended invite.
I love you all, and I appreciate you. And just be good to each other. That's all I ask. Just be good to each other. So make each other smile. Love each other. We all get one shot at life, and being angry, there's no reason to be angry. Mike?
Fine. Hey, I'm trying to be better, okay?
Just be happy.
I still feel bad about the calling Marcus Jones a midget after that.
That's all I'm going to say, guys. To quote Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's keep our neighborhoods clean. And if I can give anybody any advice, heat up the espresso machine. Let it sit there for an hour and get nice and hot. Make a couple cappuccinos. Have some pasta. Have some biscotti. Just have a good day. Love each other. We'll see you next Sunday. Mike, tell me about those Patriots.
They're going to be legit.
Dear Pats Nation, it's just about time. Yeah, we're back. You know it's Dear Pats Nation. Nation. Yeah, it's Dear Pats Nation. Nation. Come on. Yeah, it's Dear Pats Nation. And the show starts in 3.